good, y'all? It's your boy Lyle, man, and I'm up here in Pasadena, man. I got ran into my man Gibbs up here at DL Barbershop, man.
Yo, what's up, Barber World?
Yeah, what's good? Tell me what's up, man.
Hey, man, what's up, man? It's your boy J. Gibbs, man. Also, Jarvis Gibson, man. Bumped into my man Lyle out here in Pasadena, California, man. We came by to visit our brother, Master Barber.
Man, what's all these computers and stuff doing? This is what it is. This is that old high tech.
Yes, sir.
So we traveled a mighty long way, man, to come out and drop some barber knowledge out here in Pasadena, California, man. We're really on a major push, man, to keep barbering alive. My man Lyle invited me out to do an interview, man, and I'm completely elated, man. So, you know, he said he had a few questions that he wanted to ask, directed and geared towards the barber world, and so I'm gonna let him have it, man. And I hope I'm prepared for each and every question he brings.
So check this out, man. Look, what I want to do with this show that I got going on is called The Barber Knows Best. Right? I'm trying to get a game to other barbers and industry specifics like hairstylists, entrepreneurs, anybody trying to take their game to another level.
Right.
And none other than Mr. Gibbs right here. He's an author already, and you know, innovator. He got his own product. He's doing big things in the industry. So basically, what I want him to do is give you guys some key principles that can maybe elevate your game to the next level.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, tell them where you're from.
I'm from a small town in western Mississippi. Yeah, just an old wholesome country boy, y'all. That they had a lot of ambition, man, and drive. Grew up really poor, you know, and I think that's my drive to be who I am and do the things that I do today. You know, I always want to be an inspiration.
Sweet. So tell me, what are some of the challenges that you had, you know, growing up that made you become so ambitious in the barber industry?
I think my biggest challenge in life was always support, you know, and I think that's everybody, a lot of other people's biggest challenge in life would be support, because we're always looking for validation through other people. And I say that to tell people, look, you won't always get the support that you're looking for. You have to give your own self a pat on the back, pick yourself up, dust yourself off. All right, I understand. I think a lot of barbers, a lot of people will go a lot further if you understand that you know, a prophet will never be accepted in his own country. You know, so when a prophet is not accepted in his own country, he's forced to move around. He's forced to move around and find that validation in other places. So if I ever had a big hurdle, and my biggest hurdle in life was support, because I didn't always get that.
Okay, cool. So support. We do have a problem with that. We don't support our own people sometimes.
And we don't support our own people.
What I realized is that, like, I was reading this book, and basically what it says is that in order, and I think, matter of fact, it was called the love languages. Basically, you know, like 7 love languages, teach you how to love, right? And what I got out of it, it said that in order to get what you want from other people, that you got to give it to them first, and then you'll get it, you're reciprocated in return.
You'll get it in return.
So what I started to do was, like, I started to support other people, so I can start to get some support, because I felt the same way. I agree with you on that.
Right. It's funny that you bring that up, because the first thing we need to understand in life is that love is the biggest gift that God left all of us with. You know, love is the greatest gift ever. You know, and as I wrote these 24 Laws of Barbering, if you all don't have 24 Laws of Barbering, you may want to look into it. Giving back is the biggest thing that anybody could ever do if you're looking for a particular blessing in life. All right, the key to getting is giving. All right, it's the secret to receiving anything is to give it first. All right, so it must be released. Giving is a reciprocation. Reciprocate means that you have to put in to get out. And that's what that is.
So let me ask you. Could you give somebody could you give me an example of, like, how they can give? Like, a lot of people don't know how to give. Like, for example, people don't know how to tithe. People don't know how to, you know, they don't know how much they should give. You know, they always say the 10%, but you know, like you say, if you give 10%, if you won't give 10% out of $100, you dang sure won't give 10% out of 100,000 or a million. So what's a key secret or principle that you learned over the time, you know, that how somebody can give?
Man, it's so many different ways to give. You know, you got people out here starving. You got kids out here. I mean, people out here homeless. You know, you got people who could always use something on the light bill. You know, and that. So there's so many ways to give other than just tithing. You know, not just the church. You know, take somebody and buy them a meal, or take a kid and buy them some shoes. You know, in my barbershop, a lot of times you know, little kids come in, their shoes may be run over, busted up, and it's nothing funny, there's nothing to laugh at. But at the end of the service, I want to say, hey, mama, hey, dad, if y'all have something financial going on, do you mind if I take and get the kid a pair of shoes?
Right.
And so there's so many ways to give, you know, and you know, it's always it's very important that we give back, especially if you're looking to receive a blessing.
Nice. So you got a book, 24 Laws of Barbering. So what's if you can give me one good takeaway from that book that somebody that can help elevate a barber or an entrepreneur, what would that be? What would that be?
You know what? I think my favorite chapter in this book would probably be give back.
Okay.
Because I think if people give more, if I gave you and you gave him and he gave her and they gave them, it would be a much better. Nobody would need for nothing if everybody was willing to give. If one person fed another and another fed another, nobody would need anything.
Okay.
You know?
So y'all hear that, folks? Give back.
Give
That's
back.
The key today is going to be to give more. Okay?
Right.
So you give, you will receive. Just like you reap what you sow, right?
You reap what you sow.
All right. So if you're giving bad seeds, you're going to get bad seeds.
That's
right?
it. People understand this, that there's no way you can ever go and make a withdrawal if you never made a deposit. Okay? You cannot take something out of something that you didn't put into.
Nice.
All right? And that's what it is. And it's real, giving is real simple, but we have a problem with giving because of selfishness. Okay? A lot of times I give when I don't even have to give because my caretaking is not in money. My caretaking comes from up above or a higher power, which is God. All right? I don't depend on the dollar that's in my pocket to feed me because I know if I gave this man my last dollar, I probably got 2 or 3 more coming. All right, that's the secret to giving. It's real simple.
Right, and then it's somebody, oh, you never broke, right?
That's right. And then if somebody else, I'm never broke.
Never broke, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty much all I got for today. I just want to, if we can wrap it up, like, and you said as far as your key thing today is to give, right?
To give. My thing to give. That was to answer your question. I know we probably have a lot of barbers for the most part that'll be tuned in and watching this video. But my thing about giving was when I wrote this book, The 24 Laws of Barbering, was geared towards barbers. Okay. Another thing, since we're in the barbershop, me and Arthur are long-time barber brothers, so this conversation will probably be geared more towards our brothers. I want to see barbers, man, take the time to find yourself in business, all right? Me and DL were just talking about the importance of you all building your credit, you know, in your community. Be a pillar of your community, which is another chapter in this book of the 24 Laws of Barbering. Support your community, help your community grow, man. We're barbers, man. We're community leaders, all right? Let's take a hold of, do y'all barbers understand that if a man didn't even go visit his mom this week, he's coming to visit his barber?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So we have the power and authority to reach people when their own people can't reach them. All right, and we're just their barber. Yep. All right, that's it. Another thing, barbers, please understand and know your work. That's another one of my favorite chapters in the 24 Laws of Barbering. Okay. We have got, in order for us to rebuild the profession of barbering, we have to understand what we're worth to the people who we service.
So it sounds like you got a lot of good keys in this book, man. Let me see this book.
I got a lot of good stuff in this book.
I actually bought and read this book, man. I learned a lot from your book, man. And like I said, me and Gibbs, man, Barber brothers about easily about 7 years, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I think we met one in the hair show back in Atlanta. Yeah. So, but yeah, man. So, get the Proclamation of Barbering, 24 Laws of Barbering by my man Barber Gibbs. Tell him your Instagram name. How can they find you on social media?
Yeah. And, follow me on Instagram at Barber Gibbs, BARBERGIBB. You can get a copy of the 24 Laws of Barbering at www.24lawsofbarbering.com. And I'm also the inventor of the multi-razor. If you don't have the multi-razor, it's a tool that I designed, patented and invented, used to, it's really just a real great enhancement tool. If you haven't got it, get it already. I'm sure you'll love it. You can visit my Instagram page with multi-razor, MULTIRAZOR. That's my Instagram. Give me a follow. Arthur, man, I thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
For the interview, man.
Yes,
you know, y'all don't know how elated I am, man, to have this man to pull me to the side and have a talk with me, man. It's been great. And I hope this video can reach somebody, man. And y'all, man, you know, barbers, for all the barbers
we're gonna make it happen, man. Look.
All the barbers tuning in, listen, man, y'all, please, man, let's rebuild this thing, man. This is not a hustle. This is a profession.
Man, that's
I say that from
my original barber mentor told me that. If this game, is it a job or is it a hustle? I didn't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Is it a job or is it a hustle?
Yeah.
We out of here, y'all. Big peace and love.
Love.